Universe has a message for you. We've aligned for this reading, and that's why I'm showing up on your page. Now, remember, what's about to proceed is a collective reading, so it might not resonate fully for each person. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get straight into this, though, and find out exactly what the universe wants you to know. So first, I'm picking up on this energy of someone who's been really wanting to express something to you for a very long time. This person really wants to come in and offer you something, perhaps even a new beginning with them. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, and so I'm hearing they're going to come bearing gifts. This card does indicate that a physical gift will be offered. It's going to be something that you actually can hold in your hand. And this person feels like they need to give you something, some kind of gift that's going to be really meaningful and really make quite the impression here. You know, for some of you, I think it might simply be like your favorite flowers. Like I keep picturing flowers right now, but it can be really anything particularly meaningful to this connection. The essence is that they want to offer you something significant that's going to mean a lot to you. It may even be jewelry. The Ace of Pentacles can represent an engagement ring. And I know that might resonate with just one or two of you, and that's okay. I don't think it's going to resonate necessarily with all of you. But whatever this gift is, with the Hanged Man here, they have been really waiting for this particular moment for a long time. They've been pondering when might be the best time to come in with this offer, with this gift, and they're likely kind of keeping their distance, getting a new perspective on you because they're watching you from afar. So that might be like on social media, or it just might simply be like keeping tabs on you through mutual acquaintances. Mostly, though, they're considering carefully when the best time to reach out to you might be. However, in reality, I think that's really just a delaying tactic that they're doing. They're just mostly overthinking things. We have the Eight of Swords here, and I can just hear them playing out like this worst case scenario in their head. Like they imagine you throwing these flowers back in their face or tossing the ring at their feet and just slamming the door on them and on this connection. They're going back and forth between these really negative visions of them coming forward. And then also like these really overly positive visions of you just immediately embracing them, welcoming them with open arms as if your soul has been longing for their return. However, I think the truth is very different from either one of those scenarios. This is a really interesting energy. And I want to ask more about how you are actually feeling about this person in this connection. Then I want to ask more about who this person is exactly and what their truest intentions are. Then I kind of want to know what they're going to be saying to you when they do reach out. However, before I get to that full reading, I do have one special card for you. And that's the subscribe card. Subscribe for more readings like this. Honestly, when I try to tap into your energy, it kind of feels like you may have given up on this person and just kind of accepted that union in the 3D might not happen in this lifetime. With the Knight of Pentacles reversed here, I think this person has just taken way too long with this offer. You were okay with them taking their time with it, but it's been quite some time since you've heard from this person. And so I think you've just kind of said to yourself, well, I guess they're not coming after all, and you just sort of gave up on it. However, with the High Priestess here, I think that you are just a very intuitive person. Like you may even feel a telepathic connection with this person. You kind of sense their presence around you, even though they haven't shown up in the 3D. Throughout this separation, you seem like you've been having like nightly 5D conversations with them. See, the feeling I'm getting from the Moon card here is that you're kind of like haunting their dreams. Like every night they go to bed and they see your face. Now, also you might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, perhaps. Regardless, your psyches are intertwined with one another. I see them sort of waking up in the middle of the night too. Really thinking about you, worried about this connection. They don't understand why they feel so connected to you, why they keep seeing you every single night in their dreams. And they just feel like you and your energy, like spirit's not leaving them alone about this connection. So at night, they're dreaming about you, but then I feel like in the day, they're also getting smacked with signs and synchronicities. Like you are just never far from the forefront of their mind. As a result, you likely feel them pulling on your energy like all the time. However, you've kind of just decided you're going to put your conscious attention on yourself. You've been working on creating some healthy habits here with the Queen of Pentacles. She's the archetype of the good mother. She knows how to care for herself, for her home, for her family, and then for her community. And I really see you sort of leaning into caring for your physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. Like you're being particularly mindful about what you feed your body. You're focusing on making sure that your vessel receives all the nutrients it needs for like optimized functioning is sort of the phrase I'm hearing. So I also kind of see you taking the time to like go out for walks in the sunshine, making sure you're getting plenty of vitamin D, and then doing like some playful forms of exercises. Like I'm kind of seeing you like playing sports or going to like dance classes, maybe Zumba or like belly dancing. Maybe like something like Tai Chi or yoga where the movement's a little slower, a little more flowy. Also, you're journaling more. You're kind of learning more about your emotional triggers. You're meditating more, taking the time out to connect with spirit, and you're kind of getting more into the Queen of Cups energy here. See, she's the empath of the tarot. She's the diviner. So you've really been like reparenting yourself, taking amazing care of yourself. And recently these good self-care habits have like opened up your third eye so much more. So you may be feeling even more intuitive than usual. It feels like you're receiving just a lot of like downloads and clarity about how your life has been and like why. You're getting like these messages directly from the universe. Like I think sometimes they're like epiphanies in the middle of the day. Sometimes they're dreams. Sometimes they're visions. But this information all kind of coming in at once, it might feel a little overwhelming at times. And so sometimes you feel a little bit anxious and it's almost for no apparent reason. When you feel this way, it is because of the amount of information that the universe is giving you right now. But I feel like at other times, this anxiety is actually you picking up on this other person's energy. I think when it's that, like you feel it like in your solar plexus. Like they're thinking about you intensely and like the energy is pulling you right here. As for who this person is and what their intentions are, it seems like even though you've pretty well let go of this situation, this person is now really determined to speak with you. With the Knight of Swords showing up, they just want to talk to you, and they'll likely be communicating with you very, very soon. I feel like this person has a deep sense of comfort and home with you. With the King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, so water signs again, but it doesn't have to be. More than that, the King of Cups is the archetype of the benefactor. And when we see him show up in a reading, there's just a lot of love here. Like this person is ready to put your needs ahead of their own in order to show you this love. They want to support you in your goals and on your journey. It's also a very emotionally intelligent energy. I feel like this person's really gone through a major transformation, moving from a more like Mr. Suave type energy. And that's represented here in the Knight of Cups. This card's more about like the romance, like the whining and dining. And then you have this more stately energy now that they've moved into, where they truly want to care for you, support you, and protect you. Also, with this Cups energy, this person might be in a line of work that's creative, like the arts or a writer or musician, or some kind of profession that is more for social service, like the medical field or counseling or teaching. But there's a news cycle coming in with this person. Even though you've kind of given up on this person is about to reveal everything your intuition has been sensing so far. With the Eight of Wands here, this is kind of the energy of someone like completely spilling the beans. Like they can't hold back from communication with you any longer. They want to talk things out. They want to tell you everything. This is a very fast moving card too, so likely you'll be hearing from this person next week or two if you haven't heard from them already. I feel like in the past, this person really might have been hiding their true feelings from you with the Page of Cups reversed here. And dude, just look at that. It's like we have the whole Cups court in this reading. We've got the Page, the Knight, the King, and the Queen. Wow. There's so much emotion and so much love in this connection. I can really feel it. You see, I think this person will really be apologizing for being kind of in this immature space when you were last interacting with them. Like, they were probably like a little bit flighty, just not in the mindset for any kind of true lasting relationship or commitment. They may have even been playing some games here, not really revealing what was in their heart. Likely, I kind of feel like probably they didn't even fully understand what was in their own heart at the time. Like, I don't get any ill will, just lack of maturity. And they may have immediately felt some really strong connection and really strong feelings for them, but I feel like this really kind of scared this person and made them feel really vulnerable. And now they've kind of gone through this major transformation from the Page to the Knight, right, to the King. And they are ready to say how they truly feel. I feel like they have a lot they want to tell you. And they actually kind of want to tell you how they feel really frustrated with themselves for sort of their own foolishness and for delaying the communication. Like, they truly see you as their home, as their chance at true domestic bliss with the Ten of Cups showing up here. They are very protective of you now. Even if you're not aware, even in separation, I feel like this person can't even stand for like anyone else to even whisper like boo about you. Like, they're eager to stand up for you and actually speak your praises quite a bit, even when you're not around. See, interestingly, we have the Page of Swords reversed here. And I think this is more indicating someone in their circle who likes to maybe gossip about you a bit. And they kind of express their envy to your person about how you're sort of glowing up. And they don't like that your person seems to have like their eyes on you, like they keep track of you, and their heart seems to be set on you, even though I don't think they're really telling this person. This is probably like a fake friend. And it's likely that's someone that they've known for quite some time, with this being a Page. It's probably someone they met in their childhood or like a high school friend. But your person's kind of outgrown their selfish and childish energy. Like, this person feels like you pulling away from them. And so they know they have to level up. So when this person, this friend, goes to talk smack about you, they're really quick to defend you. And it's because they just admire you so much, and they are vibrationally aligning more and more with you. So despite their previous lack of expressiveness and possibly even ghosting with Page of Swords reversed here, this King of Cups is preparing to speak their truth. However, I think it's taking some effort to really build up the courage here. All right, it's the second time we've seen the Eight of Swords here. Completely different deck. This King has been in their head, trying to avoid their feelings. You know, I kind of get it in a way, because it's difficult when you change vibration. Like, this person has moved all the way from Page of Cups to King of Cups, right? That's a huge transition. And this is just causing a lot of confusion in their life. And with the Three of Cups reversed here, I feel like they're just no longer vibrationally aligned with that old fake friend that I mentioned. And there may even be certain family members that they're struggling a lot with the limiting beliefs of their family that they come from. And now with both Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Cups here, they've been able to really reflect with clear eyes on how their initial approach to you kind of probably turned you off. I feel like they had some previous erratic behavior that sort of made you look at them a little bit differently. Like, they may have even tried to make you jealous, like to get a reaction out of you before, like pretended like they had all these dating options, something like that. And I think you just kind of remained very emotionally balanced here with the Two of Pentacles. Like, you didn't react to this person. You just kind of stayed in your own energy, stayed in flow. Wow, though, with the lovers here, this really indicates that this person really does have strong feelings for you. Like, this is something that the universe is bringing in for you both. They see you as their person, as the only real choice that they can make. However, with the devil reversed, I do think their pride and fear of rejection has been in the way of this connection. They've had some unhealthy escapist tendencies that they've really had to work through. Like, I feel like unfortunately they were probably dealing with some addictive patterns and behaviors. And this literally could be drugs or alcohol, but it also could be like video games or over shopping. But they've really had to kind of work through these emotional triggers and walk away from them. And they've just kind of discovered that those sort of behaviors were getting in the way of this connection and just delaying their own happiness with the sun reversed here. Like, these old habits just cannot make them happy at this point. And with the Ace of Swords, they have received the clarity that they need about this connection. They can't deny their feelings any longer, and they are finally ready to come forward with the truth. And I feel like even though you haven't interacted with this person for quite some time, intuitively, you know this person believes in you and believes in this connection. Like, I kind of feel like they've done something sort of goofy here because we have the Page of Swords showing up again. A lot of page energy. But this time it's in the upright. So I feel like they may be kind of stalking your social media profile. Like I said, they're keeping tabs on you. And this feels like silly to me. Like, maybe they accidentally hit the like button and then they got scared that like you might see that they hit your like button on like your Instagram or whatever. And then they like undid it really fast, just hoping you wouldn't notice. Like some kind of goofy scenario like that. Like, you know they've been keeping an eye on you. And I feel like you probably know exactly the friend I was talking about earlier, and you can kind of picture this person standing up to that friend, which makes their feelings for you kind of obvious, despite their attempts to hide them. And energetically, I think you can feel them sort of knocking on your door with the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. Like, they are ready to reach out and ask you to please let them in from out of the cold. They realize they want to be with you, boo-boo. We also had the Five of Cups show up here. They are caught up in grief because of this separation. It's really weighing very heavily on them. And I feel like they've been going through a really rough time. Like, they just feel really alone. Like, they don't really connect with the people immediately around them anymore. And they spend a lot of their time just kind of thinking about you. And they're actually going to want you to know about this. They're probably going to tell you about this. They also want you to know that they've been kind of beating themselves up. And that's what's been delaying this communication. With the Five of Swords, I feel like they're experiencing just a whole lot of inner conflict about coming forward with this confession. And of course, with Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Five of Swords, we're dealing with some 5-5-5 energy. Like, they've probably had kind of a tower moment in their life. So because their foundation has been so rocked, they kind of keep beating themselves up, sort of telling themselves, oh, you're just going to reject them. But this person really does want to come back and fix things. They're just kind of in the process of gaining and building up the confidence to do so. With the Strength card here, they've actually been through some pretty tough times. But they know that this journey has served its purpose. It's allowed them to kind of up level, to become more aligned with you and with this connection. And they know they are ready to move from being more fake, more surface level to more truthful. And they're showing up in a very different energy from when you last spoke to them. Although you may have given up on this connection, they are going to confirm everything your intuition has been telling you. They'll be expressing how they see this connection as their 10 of Pentacles, their legacy. They now see themselves actually settling down with you, establishing a foundation together, establishing a lasting legacy of home and love and family. All right, in the extended version of this reading, we are going to get more messages from this person using the Oracle decks. We're going to get an outcome for this reconciliation attempt, and we're going to get you some advice about this connection. If you'd like to join us for that extended reading, please do join the channel by using the link in the video description or the pinned comment. even if you won't be joining us for the extended reading this time, I do hope you'll stick around for this next reading right here. And if this reading resonated, please do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe too. It's a huge help to this channel's growth. And thank you so much for being here today, sharing this time with me. And I'll see you next time.